please.
Yeah.
All right, I'm now going to present, my man Angelo here is buying a new Colorado, okay? Before I get into the numbers, I'm going to take probably 120 seconds to remind Angelo of all the value that comes with this new Colorado. But before I do that, I want Angelo to tell me that it's the right vehicle. I'm going to ask him about the color of the equipment. If he said something specific on the demonstration ride that was positive, I would ask him to repeat that. Because when I'm doing that, Angelo is selling himself. The customer will close themselves on anything they really want. But the bottom line here is I want Angelo to tell me it's the right vehicle. Then I'm going to go through the factory value proposition. Then I'm going to go through the premier value proposition. Again, this is not going to be a 5-minute talk. This is going to be hopefully about a 2-minute talk before I show him the numbers. It's 1 and 1.
Just one. Just one total.
So the new this new Colorado is going to get one oil change from the factory.
Yep, yep.
And the Motor Trend Certified is going to get one from Premier.
Correct.
Okay. It might sound something like this. And oh, by the way, how many payments on this page are there to choose from?
Nine.
I am never, ever, ever going to give the customer 9 payments to choose from. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the way the deal's written up, but I'm going to narrow the customer's choices. What's easier to choose, 1 of 9 or 1 of 3? 1 of 3. I'm also going to talk about the benefits of cash down. I'm going to talk about the benefits of each term. Is 60 months a good term?
Yeah.
Better interest rates.
I don't want to talk interest rates with the customer.
Shorter length, easier payoff time.
Quicker payoff,
Less, you pay less interest.
fewer finance charges, and doesn't it give the customer the opportunity to trade it sooner?
Yeah.
All right, do some more math for me. Somebody multiply 60 times 706.
42,360.
Multiply 75 times 615.
46,125.
Okay. It might sound something like this. Angelo, first things first. There's no such thing as a good deal on the wrong truck. The Colorado you picked out, right color,
Oh, yeah.
right equipment.
Yes, sir.
What'd you say about it on the demonstration ride?
I like that it was mid-size. I'm not really needing a full truck anymore.
So this is the right truck. Okay? So we got the right truck. Now, Angelo, you may see some of the highest payments you've ever seen because almost everybody that leaves here these days are leaving with the highest payment they've ever had. Ones you'll easily be able to make and quickly get used to, don't get me wrong. But here's what you're not going to see for the next 3 years or 36,000 miles. You're not going to see a truck repair because if something malfunctions, General Motors will pick up the cost of the repair. What you won't see for 5 years, 60,000 miles, is a large repair because your powertrain is covered for that long. You're also going to get roadside assistance for 36 months. If you had to pay for that, that would be $242. That's what you're saving. All right? You're going to get Sirius radio for 3 months. If you had to pay for that, that would be right at, I think, $40. After the 3 months, it's up to you whether you want it or not. Okay, but we're going to save you $40 initially. You're going to get your first oil change paid for. I never use the word free because it's not free. Someone's paying for it somewhere. Okay, so your first oil change, instead of you paying $80 or $90, somebody else is going to pay for that first oil change. Okay? Now, we're not going to stop there. We're also going to provide you a lifetime powertrain warranty. So as long as you own that truck, Angelo, if anything goes wrong with that powertrain, the most you would ever pay, what's the deductible, $250?
$100.
The most you would ever pay is a $100 deductible. You could put 1,000,000 miles on that sucker, and if that transmission, the drivetrain, or the engine blows, somebody else is going to pay for that repair. So you don't need to ever worry about that again. And one of the biggest fears consumers have these days is the fear of paying too much. It can't happen here. What did I tell you we'd do if you found the same Colorado at another dealership with the same benefits we offer, advertised for a lower price?
I would get, if I found the same exact vehicle, similar miles, and same benefits, anywhere from California, Alaska, Florida, anywhere, that you would, pretty much cut me a check for the difference.
So you can't pay too much for this truck.
No, sir.
Angelo, all this comes with your new Colorado.